Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Valerie Teitel, starting off with the stock that is putting a weight on the broader market this morning. A lot of investors wondering whether Oracle is going to be living up to its name when it comes to AI concerns. Valerie, good morning.
Yeah, Oracle really sinking at the moment, down 11.5% after earnings showed a decent jump in AI spending, a 40% rise in CapEx guidance to now $50 billion for next year. Alongside that, they gave a cash burn in the previous quarter that was $10 billion. The revenue growth was strong, but it's not accelerating, and it's making the market nervous over just a possible mismatch over the timing and scale of the return on this massive investment in cloud that Oracle has made to fulfill the large contracts it signed with OpenAI. Is that return on investment going to come in time to service the near $100 billion of debt that is now in the company's name? So Oracle down 11.6% and dragging down the wider NASDAQ with it.
Yeah, so what's the broader read-through for some of the other big tech stocks?
Well, if you look at NVIDIA, who's kind of the darling of the AI trade, the main AI chip maker, world's most valuable company, is down 1.7%. And then on the back of that, if you look at other neo clouds, so other competitors to Oracle in this space, CoreWeave is down 3.8%. Nebius is another stock that is in the neo cloud space. It's also in the red. And then if we look wider at global markets, we had SoftBank, the prominent Japanese tech investor who's heavily invested in OpenAI. Those shares were down near 8% in Tokyo trade. And here in Europe, SAP, one of the biggest tech companies in Europe, was down 2.4%. So a lot of big tech names causing some drags in some of the major indices across the globe.
Got to move from the AI trade to the obesity trade because it looks like a big name there has made some significant news. Eli Lilly out with results of phase 3 trials of their GLP-1 obesity shot. And man, it is positive. Lilly shares up 2.7%. The body weight being reduced by a whopping 23% over 68 weeks in the study using their new obesity shot. And results exceeded expectations by so much that some patients in the study lost so much weight, they decided to drop out of the trial, according to Eli Lilly. So Eli Lilly shares are gaining off the back of this positive results from their phase 3 trials of their obesity shot. And very interesting, Novo Nordisk, one of their main competitors, those shares are all headed higher still this morning. So it's not necessarily denting their shares of their main competitor, Novo Nordisk. But I have to note, Novo Nordisk has been on a massive back foot in the last 18 months. Got to talk about PDD because investors are focusing on this one for a rather unusual reason, aren't they?
Yeah, so PDD, this is the owner of Temu, who is the aggressive online Chinese retailer. The shares are down nearly 2.5% after some quite comical reporting that Chinese regulators got into multiple fistfights between employees at their Shanghai premises this week. Police made several arrests. The Chinese regulators were investing fraudulent deliveries, and it's triggering some investor concern about increased regulatory scrutiny. Obviously, we all know, or we all remember, the high-profile antitrust probe it led against Alibaba back in 2020. So again, some speculation that there could be a regulatory crackdown on PDD, the owner of Temu.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.